and if they are still awake. And then if they are not awake, we're going to have other persons or other people to speak. But before I go into that, I would like to explain one or two things, especially on the bandit, and the Gumi boys. Gumi boys. Now, I want you to understand something. Everything we do is fact. We present to you fact, we bring fact and evidences to you, and you see it, and we explain it to you, and we understand it better. Gumi, like you all know, have been running from one forest to another, from one terrorist camp to another, and nobody has arrested or touched him. Nobody will touch him because the people in power are the caliphate people. The people in power are those who want to colonize Nigeria and turn Nigeria into Islamic State. Some of you may understand, may have known that we have been saying it all along, that every Northerner, and especially every Northern Muslim, will be very comfortable in an Islamic state of Nigeria than in a secular state as it is today. And I believe that a lot of events that have unfolded, a lot of events that are happening, most of the events that has happened will go a very long way to clear your eye and make you understand that there is a problem, and those things we have been saying, we are not just making them up. So on that note, I am going straight to the point and bringing you this video. One moment.
How do you explain?
I want you all to watch this.
When you ask a battery of questions, how do you explain me to convince you? Let me step one by one. IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children, not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look, we need some fairness in what we are doing.
Did you hear that? This man have just told you that IPOB, he said IPOB are killing gallant men, burning INEC, doing this, doing that, and that the bandit, the Fulani terrorists, are not killing, that they are kidnapping children. I want you to understand that this man said crime of kidnapping is just kidnapping. Crime. What we are saying now is that Nigeria government kidnapped Mazi. That is what they are known for. They are known for kidnapping. Kidnapping. So, you see, he did not even see any crime in kidnapping, not just kidnapping. No, I want you to pay attention. Kidnapping children. Kidnapping children. Do you know it's an aggravated offense with capital punishment or capital offense? They say kidnapping children. Children. My people, these are the people you are sharing country with. People who do not see anything wrong with kidnapping children, innocent children. And this man is saying it on camera, publicly. He said you cannot compare the two. And then he accused and alleged that IPOB is killing security and killing gallant men and gallant this and gallant that. And let me tell you, you all have seen a video where they beheaded the same children. Some of you have seen the video. In that video, they beheaded the same children. The same children that he is telling you that they are only kidnapping for ransom. He say it is just kidnapping. I want to play it again.
When you ask a battery of questions, how do you expect me to convince you? Let me step one by one. IPOB is attacking the police, is attacking the army, is attacking INEC, government institutions, killing our men in service. And the herdsmen are kidnapping children, not to kill them, to get money. So how can you compare somebody who's killing our gallant men in the armed forces directly, attacking them, to somebody who's kidnapping children to make money, not to kill them? Look, we need some fairness in what we are doing.
Did you hear that? This is the mentality of every Northerner. The mentality of every Northerner. Kidnapping, just kidnapping children. And, you know, the one that will born you is the one when he say just kidnapping children. Now, of course, the issue of whether they are killing the children now is not disputed anymore, because there is a video where we have seen them killing children, beheading children, chopping off their head. And this man is still walking freely. And you are still asking questions. Who want to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria? Now, let me also show you this one.
A village called in the local government. 16 people were adopted. 3 were killed. As I speak to you, these people are still in the hands of their adopters. And what?
When Gumi told you that they kidnap children and they don't kill them, I want to show you. This is a testimony. Of course, there are so many testimonies. I'm not going into that. Well, I played this video yesterday, and I believe some of you have seen the video. So listen to a testimony from a government official, elected government official.
16 people were adopted. 3 were killed. As I speak to you, these people are still in the hands of their adopters. And what they are asking of is 100 million.
16 people kidnapped and 3 persons killed. 16 persons kidnapped, 3 persons killed. But Gumi told you they are not killing anybody. You see, we have not even come to begin to argue whether IPOB is the one doing what they claim they are doing. Well, of course, we know they're sponsored. We know they brought their mercenaries to Eastern Nigeria. Everybody knows that, so it is not a new thing. Everybody knows that they brought their mercenary through the DSS to come to Biafra land to start killing policemen and start burning police station and all that. We saw, at least, we captured one of them in Enugu State. The police that wiped out the entire family, he did the same thing. Immediately he killed the family. He think that nobody see him. He begin to shout, "Oh, no government, no government," before he get busted. So had it been that they did not catch him, who knows? They will begin to say he's somebody who have a problem with the non-government and all that. You see, they will begin to read a lot of meaning, a lot of interpretation will come in. But he was captured. Now, Gumi have come to say that bandits, ordinary, do kidnapping of children to make money. and kidnapping of children is ordinary. To people of Nigeria, children, hi, children. And now this man have come to tell you, give you account of what transpired or what has happened in Kaduna just recently. And he's giving you account of how many people that have been killed. Why Gumi is telling you that they are only kidnapping for ransom, this man is giving you account of the one he very, very sure of, verifiable on, that they have killed. Now listen to him.
We still have 125 in the hands of their doctors. Let me say, at the early hour of 2 a.m., armed bandits entered the Bethel Baptist High School in Damishi town in the Kujama district of Chikun local government, where they made away with about 140 people, students who were in their dormitories. And fortunately for 28 number of students, they escaped from the hands of their adoptees. But as we speak, we still have 120 in the hands of doctors. Now, it's very sad that this is not the first time institutions like schools are being attacked in my constituency. If you remember, the Greenfield University is still under my constituency, where 16 students, 23 students were kidnapped. And at the end of the day, in their press and desperation to get ransom payment, which was over 300 million, which they demanded. And of course, there was no way the parents of these students could raise that money. So to show how serious they were, they killed 5 of the students. I visited some of the families, and they told me their frustration and their trauma. At that time, the remaining were still in the hands of their doctors. And at the end of the day, the parents had to worry them to get money and pay for these students to be released. As I speak to you, the school has been closed. There's no more academic activities going on there. That happened in April. Now, this one that happened just yesterday is just one of the numerous incidences. I will tell you that if you look at the way they are happening, they are such in sequence that it's almost every day. In Iri, that's on touch of this very month, a village called Iri in the local government.
So the issue why I'm playing this video again is for you to understand that this man was just explaining how they are abducting, kidnapping, and killing. But Gumi have come as a defense. The people are Gumi boys as defending them. He has come to say they only do kidnapping of children, and he is still not in prison. He is not in DSS custody, and he goes to visit them in the forest and come back alive. That is exactly what we are saying. How do you want to continue to be in a country where people are kidnapping children and they are proud to come out to say they are only kidnapping just children to make money? Meanwhile, we have seen videos where they are chopping off heads of children. Now, I want you also to watch this.
No. If he comes in again, can give you the security with design. No, not today can be able to reset the fraud that Buhari has just for being another. Not today. Not today. Not today can be able to reset the fraud that Buhari has
just for being another.
No, because they do not have. Listen, and you
They don't have.
no Northerner today has that capacity to face the Fulani Redentist movement. Take this from me. That's why you see
we have to go now.
country.
Mr. Ononuju, we have to go now. I have to quickly take your own 30 seconds closing comments. How do you think it?
No Northerner have the capacity to face the Fulani Redentist movement. That is exactly what we are saying. No Northerner have the capacity. It's not like they don't have the capacity. What is happening is that they are sponsoring that movement, that Redentist movement. They are sponsoring it, and they are the one arming them. So this my brother, understand everything, and that's why he is saying no Northerner have the capacity. It's not like they don't have the capacity. They have the capacity, but it is their interest they are projecting. They are sponsoring this bandit. They are sponsoring these terrorists because of their own interest, which is to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. So they cannot stop the movement from going on. They cannot stop the Redentist Fulani movement from carrying out their jihad and genocide and ethnic cleansing in Nigeria. So the question now is, since everybody is now beginning to understand that no Northerner can stop it, of course, like I said, in other words, every Northerner will be comfortable with Islamic State. Every Northerner will be comfortable with Islamic State. So why do you think that they will come and be dragging secular state with you? I have said it. That man that you see sitting there is not a Nigerian. That man, Buba, whatever, is not Hakim Ahmed, is not a Nigerian. He is a Mauritanian. A Mauritanian Fulani. They came to Nigeria and they built dynasty. Today, he is making comments, speaking on behalf of Northern Nigeria. That is the Redentist movement we're talking about. Now, I want you to listen.
Christ, this impasse is going to be
I
resolved.
think it will be resolved, I honestly think it will be resolved. I think the governors and people in the southern part of the country recognize the fact that if there's going to be a change in this country, it's not going to be resolved in the way it is being done, with threats and with talk like from my brother here. That's not the way it's going to be resolved. Politicians need to get together and decide what is the best way forward.
That is exactly what they used to deceive you. They want to always romance the talk. They want to attack. This man is not a Nigerian. So that one has been proven beyond every reasonable doubt. So he's not a Nigerian. The father came to Nigeria and they are from Mauritania. Today he is commenting on Nigeria. So what they do is to buy time. They want to continue to romance. Politicians need to come together. Politicians need to come together to do what? Come together to do what? Come together to do what? They are together at the National Assembly. What have coming together at the National Assembly solved? They have solved nothing. Nigeria have been, the politicians or the leaders of Nigeria have been coming together at the judiciary. Have they solved anything? The answer is no. Nigeria have been coming together at the presidency, executive. Have they solved anything? The answer is no. Nigeria have been coming together, with the regional system they are practicing. When the southern governors came together to have meeting, not fought against them. It did not solve anything. So what kind of coming together is this man talking about? My people, there is nothing he is talking about other than trying to deceive you into thinking you want to talk, and they will be saying you want to talk, and they'll be killing you, gradually they are eating deeper into you, and they will say, oh, don't worry, we are going to talk, let us look for a way. You continue to look for a way. 1960, 1970, 1980, 1990, 2000 and this, and you have not find any solution to Nigeria. It is because of the dangerous diversity, and they understand it. They understand it. Today, they occupy everywhere. They occupy everywhere. They are in the police, they control army, they control judiciary, they control National Assembly, they control executive. And when you talk about restructuring for the country to move forward, they tell you no. When you talk about having a presidency, they tell you no. They say they have numbers, they have this, they have that. When you say, okay, since you have the number, and you can vote, let us do electronic voting so that the voting will be transmitted electronically. They say no. What is that telling you? It's telling you that all this their number in the north are manipulation. All this their number, this number that are fake. We know them. When you go to northern Nigeria, you travel 1 mile, you see one house. Another 1 mile, you see another house. Where are the numbers? Where are the numbers that they tell you they are in millions? And now they are rejecting electronic voting. If for you to understand what is going on. So when you see this man talking, you think he's a Nigerian. You think he's a Nigerian. He's not a Nigerian. This man is a Fulani man from Mauritania.
All these problems you see is because they're not doing their jobs properly. The governors are politicians too. In their parties, the governors are extremely powerful people. When you see them doing this kind of thing, it's a lazy and very dangerous way of playing politics. It should stop. They need to work as politicians and have the idea that this country must survive. Particularly the nature of leadership that emerges in 2023 is central to whether Nigeria survives or not. And it must not be regionalized, it must not be ethnicized, and it must not be made a subject of further division. If you cage a part of the country,
it must not be made further division. You see, you must not be made further division. So which means he understood very well that Nigeria is already divided. Now he is saying, don't make it so that it will not be further division. Now, the division that you have actually recognized that Nigeria is divided already, what are you going to do to solve it? There is no solution to it. There is no solution because it have eaten deep. And he is here telling you the presidency, you must not regionalize it. You must not ethnicize it. You must not, which means he is also campaigning for the Fulani Caliphate because they have motive. Their motive is to take over Nigeria. Their motive is to make sure they occupy every position that will facilitate the Fulanization of Nigeria. So that's why I say any activist from northern Nigeria and the person is a Muslim is not real. It's fake. It's fake. The person is only making noise to deceive you so that you would think that you have activists also from northern Nigeria. They are all fake. They are fake in the sense that that person will be very comfortable in Islamic State of Nigeria. So why will he be fighting for you? Why? That is no reason to fight for you. As I'm talking to you today, he is already enjoying Sharia law in his state in the north. So why would the person now want to be part of a country where you and me will be fighting him like I'm fighting them now? You think they are comfortable? They are not comfortable. So anybody who think that, if you think that somebody is an activist and from the northern Nigeria is a Muslim, you think the person is genuine, is a lie. It's not genuine. He is going to be very comfortable in Islamic State. So I want all of you to have this thing at the back of your mind. Before you argue, every northerner, I am not excluding anybody, every northerner that is a Muslim will be more comfortable in an Islamic state of Nigeria than in this secular state where you and I can challenge them. Do you understand me? And if that is the truth, what makes you think that their fight is genuine? What makes you think that all these things they are fighting, oh, why Nigeria this, why Nigeria that? What makes you think is genuine? Somebody said 5% is genuine. None of them are genuine. Anybody that is from, I am not excluding anybody, including Hausa and all of them. Anybody that is from northern Nigeria and he is a Muslim, believe me, he is a Muslim. Pay attention to this. He is a Muslim. She is a Muslim. Believe me, it's fake. It's fake. Completely fake. And I believe I have explained this, time without number. The person is fake because in that they are northern Nigeria today and he is a Muslim, they are enjoying Sharia law. And he is not complaining. He is not complaining about the Sharia law. Sharia law is the same thing with Islamic State. The 12 northern states or so, they are enjoying Sharia law. So what is your problem? The only thing they need to do is to transit into Islamic State. So if the person is from the northern Nigeria and they're fighting for Nigeria, and he or she is not complaining about the Sharia law in the north and then the secular one in the south, the person is not complaining, is a fake. Because if the person is genuine, you know that you can't have two laws in a country. You can't. Somebody say Sharia law is their constitution. Yes, it's their constitution. They don't regard the constitution of Nigeria, and that is why some of you don't even understand that Nigeria don't have law. So when we are what we are saying, we know exactly what we are saying. So this man here, who you think always come to say speak this, speak that. First of all, number one, he is not a Nigerian. He is from Mauritania. Number two, he is going to be very, very comfortable, just like as he is comfortable now in the northern Nigeria and under Sharia law. He is very, very comfortable. So he will not want to be in a country where you and me will be challenging him like this. They don't like it. And if this is the case, then what are you fighting for? What are you fighting Nigeria? What are you fighting one Nigeria for? What is your motive? What is your purpose? What is your future that makes you to continue to say one Nigeria? What is it? We want to know. In fact, this platform is open for debate. Anybody that wants to debate Nigeria, what they feel should work for Nigeria, we are inviting you for a debate. We are inviting you for a debate. Send your request for debate to info@ekpa.fi. I don't want akam brain. I don't want chicken. I don't want chicken brain. In fact, chicken even have better brain than some of them, because chicken in Europe here, they are very, very sensible. I don't want somebody with akam brain. I want somebody like this man to come and tell me. I want somebody like this man, like this particular man, to come and tell me how. In fact, if you know this man, if you know him, send this video. Tell this man that I am extending my hands. You know, I am extending invitation to him. Let him come and tell us how he feels, what he feels should be done to Nigeria, for that Nigeria of his dream to work out. It's an open invitation. Tell Hakim that we are extending our hand to him to come and explain on our program, you know, what the people should know, because maybe we are missing a lot. Maybe there are something we don't know. You never can tell. There is something we don't know. So I challenge him to a debate, because he is the spokesperson. He is the spokesperson of the Northern Elders Forum or something like that. So I want you watching me today, if you know anybody that is very close to this man, Hakim, Nigerian newspapers, if you know anybody that is very close to this man, we challenge him to open and public debate. Let him come and convince Nigerians. Let him come and convince Nigerians what he thinks should be done to Nigeria, so that they will have a better Nigeria they are talking about. It's an open challenge. Today, the 18th day of July 2021. I'm already on the 18th day. I challenge Hakim Baba Ahmed, or what is he called? I challenge Hakim Baba Ahmed to public and open debate. Let him come and debate with me and explain to Nigerians and to the entire world what he thinks should be done. It is not just coming to say, come together. Come together. Come together. The leaders should come together. Come together to do what? Come together to do what? The leaders, the governors, they should come together. Come together to do what? They have been coming together. They have been coming together since 1960. They have been coming together. They are still coming together today. So come together to do what? It is not working. It will not work. When they come together to make a pronouncement, you kick against it. They come together to come together. This come together he's calling, they have come together. They say, open grazing, they ban it from September 1st, 2021. You say, no, you must not do that. If you do it, you are dividing Nigeria. But that is what they are coming together have, that is the result of their own coming together. You come together in the north. You come together in the north. You make your own resolution, nobody challenges you. Now you are saying the leaders should come together. They are coming together. But you know what? Each time they come together at the national level, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So what kind of coming together is this man talking about? Why is he talking about coming together? I am telling you, he knows that it will not work. The only thing he wants to do is to deceive you by telling you that they should be coming together so that they will be buying time. And the federal government will be releasing 6-point-something billion to Katsina, another 5-point-something billion to 5.9 billion to Borno State to fight hunger. All this billion. Let me tell you, do you know how many billion that have been, that they have shared to northern Nigeria? The ranching is 6 billion. Go to Katsina. A few days ago, they released 5.9 billion to fight hunger in the north, in Borno State. I want you to calculate it together. It is almost 12 billion. 12 billion already. 12 billion gone. Do you know where the money is going? The money is going to buy arms and ammunition. 1,009 Boko Haram members released. These are the machinery. They say, go and get prepared. We have released money. Go, the ammunition is coming and all that. So I would like I said, extend this video and let it go viral. We challenge him to a debate. If he thinks that he is a Nigerian, if he thinks that he is very, very sound, like he speaks very eloquently, if he thinks that he has enough brain to tell us the solution to Nigeria problem, we challenge him on debate. Today, let it be on record. We challenge him on debate. Challenge him, let him come and engage us to tell us how he is going to, what he thinks should be done to solve Nigeria problem. And we are going to tell him and convince our own audience what we feel should be done to solve Nigeria problem. Let us see the one that will be. Of course, he cannot come, but I wish and I hope that he will accept this challenge.
Great, I understand. If you take a part of the country so that another part of the country governs the country because everybody else is condemned, that is not a good foundation for the future.
It's a fine place to leave it. We have to thank you both for coming on Sunrise Daily. Hakim Baba Ahmed is the Director of Publicity and Advocacy, Northern Elders Forum, and Mr. Kachon Onudru is an economist. Thank you so much for coming on Sunrise Daily this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
You see, now, one thing I want to also point out this evening. If you know anybody that is close to this man, please, it is very, very important. In fact, not only him, anybody that is fit from the northern Nigeria, from the entire north, our arms are open for debate. Come and debate and tell us, convince us that you have what it takes to solve Nigeria problem. Idea. Come and convince us. And this is an opportunity. Hakim Baba Ahmed, we challenge you to a debate on how to solve Nigeria problem. That's it. Let it be on record. Now, I want to bring another video. I know some of you will be very high up. I know some of you will be very surprised to see me play this video, but I have to play it.
Somebody came to me, very high up, very high up, and said, tell me, do you talk about Buhari not being Buhari? I said, do you believe this? He said, well, it's in the social media. I said, Buhari will die, and we will not know that Buhari has died. And they will bring out somebody from Sudan to be Buhari. It's ridiculous to extreme.
Look at him. You see, this is the problem. This is the problem. This man is, for the very first time, commenting on the man in Aso Rock. He says somebody came to him to say, this thing they are hearing, is it true that Buhari is dead? And then his defense, the defense of this man is very, very disappointing. So the only defense he has about Buhari dying is that, so Buhari will die and he don't know. Do you understand the point? This man cannot answer or defend with fact to say, okay, he is this, he is speaking Fulani, he is talking to the public, he is addressing press, he have not, the Buhari he know is still the same Buhari. But what he said is, so Buhari will die and they don't know. And this is the thing that these people do not know, the level Fulani can go. Obasanjo did not learn anything from prison. Obasanjo did not learn nothing. What led him going to prison? He didn't know. He didn't know what made him to go to prison. He has forgotten. So he don't know that Fulani can go to any length to get power and to continue to stay in power. Obasanjo, the only defense Obasanjo have on Buhari is, so Buhari will die and they don't know. And somebody from Sudan come and they don't know. Now, you see, these people don't think that of course, I know that Nigeria, the people in Nigeria, we know how the cow meat have done, what the cow meat have done to your brain and all that. But how can this man come here instead of you to, expecting him to tell something very reasonable, why he believed that Buhari did not die? You should be expecting him to give you details, give you some brief of why he believed Buhari did not die. But he didn't do that. The only thing that he said is that because of his position in Nigeria, so if Buhari died, they should tell him. So because nobody have come to tell him that Buhari is dead, so Buhari did not die. You see? And it is very ridiculous. Because this man is not question. Okay, let us even say, okay, maybe we did not know. Now, there is questions is not raising here. One of the questions is not raising is this man called Buhari speaking his own language, full-footed? Obasanjo know who Buhari is. Obasanjo have been with Buhari. So Obasanjo, the question is this Buhari speaking his own language? Fulani full-footed. If Obasanjo say, yes, of course, he can speak the language, then we will give it a test. We will ask Obasanjo to call Buhari and ask him to speak the language in public to convince people. And if Obasanjo say no, that they told him that he is not speaking Fufude again, we are going to ask Obasanjo for that question. And the question is, so why? Why is somebody who is a military man, served in Nigeria, planned coup, treasonable, committed treasonable offense? Because what he did was actually the definition of treasonable offense. People don't know. Overthrowing government is treasonable, is treason. The only definition of treason is overthrowing government. And Buhari committed treason. And he did not even go to jail. They didn't kill him. Today you hear that treason is a death penalty. Treason is this, treason is that. But he committed treason. He overthrew the government. He overthrew the government. Now, Obasanjo should answer this question. You know, the question is, can this Buhari that he claimed that, you know, we are, you know, even if Buhari is alive, but at least if Buhari is alive and he cannot speak his language, can they tell us why? Can they tell us why that somebody who have been a Fulani, speaking Fulani from the day he was born till when he become 90 years or 80-something years, all of a sudden cannot speak the Fulani? And if he cannot speak it again, for one reason or the other, they should tell us why. And they should tell us for what reason. So if the reason is good enough, we will now begin to ask. So somebody who cannot speak his own language, you allow the person to begin to govern a country of over 200 million. Obasanjo will not answer that question. So another question is, another debate goes to Obasanjo. We challenge him, you know, because there are, you know, this kind of place where he is now. They don't ask him question. People, they are afraid. Everybody is looking for brown envelope. Let him come. Let Obasanjo appear on any program, whether on this program, and let me ask him question. Let me ask him question. I will ask him 3 questions. If he is able to answer that question and address that question, and that question will be verified, fact-checked, we know that this Biafra we are doing is nonsense. Because the man in Aso Rock need to be unveiled. We need to expose, we need to see the real person in Aso Rock. Somebody say he knows it's a cover-up. No, there is a cover-up that you cannot allow. We are going to ground him with questions. A very, very powerful question that he cannot address. You see that he come here, he say, somebody come to him and say, is it true that Buhari is dead? And the reason he gave the person is that because he was an ex-president, he was a former president. So to him, if Buhari died, they should let him know. So because nobody have come to inform him and Buhari is dead, so it is not true. In Nigeria that he was part of, he was in prison. This passenger was in prison. Ask him now, why did he go to prison? He will be talking stories. He was in prison. He came from prison to become the president in 1999. He was in prison. Now, ask him now, why did you go to prison? He will be talking stories. But we all know why he went to prison. When he came out from prison, he had no money. He had no money. No nothing. So today, if somebody should go to prison for corruption, this man should be in prison. Do you know the sin of Obasanjo? Obasanjo seized land belonging to indigenous people in Yoruba land. Obasanjo single-handedly collected land from people. We know the story. In Ogun State, Obasanjo collected land as president. He collected land by force. Today, nobody is talking about it. We know the impunity of this man. So why will he come to say, do you say that Buhari is dead and somebody like him don't know? I want you to listen.
But you have it in the social media, and you have people believing it. You have people believing it. Social media has become good, but it can be abused and misused. We have to also train and teach.
You see, you have people believing. I want you people to think along this line. Did he say one single tangible thing that made him to defend that Buhari is not dead?
Somebody came to me, very high up, very high up, very, very high up, and said, tell me, do you talk about Buhari not being Buhari? I said, do you believe this? He said, well, it's in the social media. I said, Buhari will die, and we will not know that Buhari has died. And they will bring out somebody from Sudan to be Buhari. It's ridiculous to extreme.
More ridiculous thing, do you know the even more ridiculous thing is when a man like this man say it is very ridiculous. You know, let me tell you, there is nothing more ridiculous than a man like this who was the former president of Nigeria and have been to the Nigeria army with this man called Buhari. For all of a sudden, this man is aware that he cannot speak Fufuda again or Fufude. That is even more ridiculous. And he is not asking question. He's not asking question. He's not asking question. Baba, how come you know they speak your language again now? How come at this age, at least, you know, I'm older than you, I can still speak Yoruba. So what is your own problem? Why you cannot speak your language again? Let us know why. So the more ridiculous thing is that this man is not asking question. In fact, his attitude is even more ridiculous than the ridiculous he is talking about. The nonchalant attitude that he cannot dig and ask question that why are these people saying the man is dead? So let us ask Obasanjo, your army, your mate, Buhari, when you know him, he used to speak his own dialect, Fulani dialect, Fulfude. Can he speak it today? And if he cannot, why? You see, you get where they go. We are looking at something. So we want them to address this particular very important issue. Language, dialect. Because let us know. If he cannot speak that dialect, why? And if you know the reason why the person cannot speak that dialect, then do you think it is right for the man to continue to be the president of Nigeria? You see, one thing some of you don't know is that it's not like we don't know what is going on. It's not like we don't know what is going on. We know what is going on. Sometimes we just overlook most of these things and let it be. But let me also tell you that I want you to Stella Power, thank you for that super chat. We appreciate you for that super chat, Stella Power. Thank you very much for supporting the page. I want to bring a video, you know, I want you to know the impunity in the Nigeria system. One moment.
Yeah, actually yesterday around about 10:45 p.m. I was going to a shop next to Luke. I was going to a shop next to Luke, but I also have a good plan. So normally professionally, I had Lagos had a general reading. So they were doing stop and start. Normal general order. So at the process, when he talked to me, we found like, can I know who you are? I was not my ID card, so I was trying to identify myself with my mother, and my name is Mazi. Someone was like, come on, calm down. I was like, this man is doing his job well. Allow him to talk to me. Let me express myself and identify myself. Next thing, I said, okay, stop. This is going to do your job. I said, I'm not doing this now. Can I make videos? He gave me permission for videos. Then, which I started making videos. I have videos. I started making videos. Now I started making videos. That's my account. I video them when they're talking about video them. There was no exhibit. After I was sure it's done, because I'm Uber. Uber picks me from my house.
Sinä sekoitat, vaivaat, kohotat, paistat ja maustat. Ja kun olet valmis, niin tietysti yhtä luonnolliselta kuin itse leivottu leipä maistuu.
Sorry, that was advertisement for this where this was put from.
I just saw myself here this morning because I don't understand what's happening. There's no exhibit with me.
So you are saying you did nothing wrong and you just landed here?
Yes. So they didn't tell you why they didn't at all. I don't know the reason why I'm here till now. Because my identity looks like a criminal. Like I said, I'm an artist.
But they said there are allegations against you that you are probably a cultist or something.
I'm not a cultist. Probably like the thing my mom told me that if you bring a book to the that you be able to talk, let alone identify the content. That doesn't mean by my parents. I have a brand. You can go Google and check it out. And I've made this clear and more. I gave them chance to do that. So it was yesterday night.
Who did they arrest you with?
Only me inside the Uber car. Before it was not
was the Uber driver arrested?
No, they left me. I have to pay me and let the Uber man go. I have videos, I have clips. Here. What time did this happen? Around 10:30 to 11:40. 10:30.
Look the way they are looking at the guy. The way they are looking at the guy like they have seen a ghost. They don't know, they don't see somebody with tattoo. They say he is a criminal because he has tattoo everywhere. They say he is a cultist. You can imagine the backwardness. Nomadic. Everybody in Nigeria, you are going backward. How can you arrest people? You randomly, you pack everybody, come. We suspect you. You are a criminal. We suspect you. Your look shows that you are a criminal. Your hair is bad. Your hair. And oh my God. Oh my God. And you know where bandits are. You can't go there. At least if you don't know, ask Gumi, where is bandit? You go to meet them in the forest, you don't know. Ask Gumi, he will tell you. They know where bandits are. They know where Boko Haram are. They are releasing 1,000 Boko Haram that have killed Nigeria soldiers. And they are bundling innocent people from the street. From Uber, from party, from house. They are bundling people. And nobody is talking. Fulani police. The AIG. Intimidation. You can't live freely in a country that you are fighting for. You can't live. And let me tell you, this is Islamic State. Islamic State. Islamic State is that, if you people don't know, do you know that tattoo is against Islam? Are you aware of that? Tattoo. This tattoo you see is against the Islamic State is against it. So anybody that have tattoo like this man, if you are in Iraq or something like that, they are going to kill you. So what is happening gradually happening in Nigeria is already implementation of the Islamic law. Implementation of the Islamic. Whether you like it or not, this did not happen in the north now. So some of you don't know all these things. So they are arresting people with tattoo. With tattoo, because it is against Islamic State. Go and check it. Go and check it. So those of them in the government, those of them in the police have given instruction. If you see anybody with tattoo, arrest him and say he's a criminal. It is not about criminal, my people. They are implementing from the back door, implementing the law of the Islamic State. If you don't know it today. It is an implementation of Islamic State law. I am telling you, if you know what I'm saying, if you don't know, go and research. Go do your research. People are seeking asylum in Western world from Arab country. They are seeking asylum because they have tattoo in their body and they want to kill them for having tattoo in their body. Some people are seeking asylum because they are the one who are doing tattoo. They do the tattoo to people, they draw tattoo to people, and when Islamic State came, they want to kill them because they are doing tattoo. So these people are already implementing it in the southern Nigeria, and you don't know. Otherwise, tell me, why would somebody go and start harassing somebody with tattoo? It's because the Fulani police, the chief of police, Fulani man, have given instruction how to identify a criminal. If you see him in tattoo, arrest him. And the Mumu people from the south, the Mumu police, they don't even know the reason why. Of course, they want to make money, but they don't know they are already helping them to Fulanize and Islamize Nigeria by implementing the Sharia law and Islamic State law from the back door. A lot of you don't know this. You know it today. All right. Let us continue.
Around along, like
so you were in a Uber, they got you arrested, and you landed here today.
Yeah,
it's just like a dream.
It's still like a dream now.
Thank you.
What's that name again?
King of Madness.
Sorry, sir. What happened to you, sir?
I think what about? I just yes, enter motor, just like that. My brother, in front of my house.
Where's your house, sir? Igodo. Where is Igodo, sir? Okay.
This one was in front of his own house. In front of his own house. The next thing is a slap. Boah! Enter motor, enter motor, enter motor. This is only in a jungle you can see this kind of thing. Standing in front of your own house, receiving fresh air. Bah! Enter motor, enter motor, enter motor. Meanwhile, Gumi is romancing bandit. Gumi is telling you bandits are only kidnapping children for money. These people did not kidnap anybody, but look at them being humiliated, molested by the police. Bandits are moving freely. While police, they are busy, putting fear on those men that they think they will be the one to rise up against them. Intimidation, intimidating them. Bah! Before you know it, you land yourself in police, paraded like a criminal. And before you know it, they will begin to write one allegation or another against them. Before you know it, they say they find you belong to court, you have gone and the others. But we have bandits that are in the forest and they know where they are. They are not going for after them. Do you know why? Because they know the bandits have come on a mission and they are on a mission. Mission to Islamize and Fulanize Nigeria. And they cannot touch them. This is very ridiculous.
Let's get this stuff.
Okay, is this your younger brother? Okay, how did it happen and what is your name, sir?
Two brothers. The other one say, don't make you no argue, just follow them. To give the respect to the police, they say, you, join them. That's how two brothers entered police net. Criminal police, terrorists. Terrorists for police. This is what Fulani are doing in Nigeria. Fulani are the head of police. They control the police, they control everything. Look at what they have turned Nigeria police to. Police that should be doing work, you know, arresting bandits. Look at what Nigeria police have turned to. And this is it's a decade problem. It has been happening for decades because Fulani has been in charge. Nomadic people who don't respect the rule of law. They regard human beings as animals. Look at what they have subjected Nigerians to. Nigeria police has been rubbished, put to the mood, and that's why we are going to do everything to destroy Nigeria. The destruction of Nigeria is a task. The restoration of Nigeria is a task that must be done, and we are doing it. We will do it with everything in us.
So can you speak up, please? And at what time did this happen?
10 to 11.
So what were you doing outside of your? What was? Were you having like a court meeting or something?
No, I'm not caught. I'm not in there. I didn't know anything.
Did you hear journalists? Did you hear journalists? Journalist is asking, are you having court meeting or something? In front of your own house. In front of your own house. Carlo Okpara, thank you for super chat. God bless the land of Biafra. Amen. Thank you for supporting the page. Did you hear him? Are you having court meeting? Are you having court meeting? So journalists have turned now to policemen. Nigerian journalists are also interrogating.
I'm telling my brother not to tag again. So I want to tag again. One of the brothers that follow the I come and say my mom is 2 months.
What is your name, sir? Additional what? Barua. What's your name, sir?
Now, you see, that's what nomadic Fulani has brought to Nigeria. And the situation will never get better. It will never get better. Somebody will come and tell you, oh, they need to do police reform, they need to do this, they need to do that. Foul. The blessed memory of Zebediah, foul. It will never work. It will never work. And he wants to continue to be in a country like this. The situation is very bad. The situation is very bad. Thank you for the super chat, Jing Ming. Thank you for the super chat, Jing Ming. We thank you and appreciate you for supporting our page. Your name sounds like somebody from the Asian country, I don't know, but thank you very much, Jing Ming, for your generosity towards our freedom. Thank you, Jing Ming, for that super chat. We appreciate you. All right, so I'm going to post is Informer. Okay. All right, Jing Ming is Informer. All right, thank you, Informer, for the super chat. We appreciate you. Now, we're going to bring you, a few people will talk because this is already very late here. This is about 4 a.m. here. Guys, do you understand? This is 4 a.m. 4 a.m. We are not joking. We are not joking. This is 4 a.m. We want, after this, put the video, let it go far. For those that will watch it, will be liberated at the end of the day. This is 4 a.m. and we've spent 1 hour, 10 minutes. So now I'm going to post, I think I have like more, 20 minutes more, I will go. This time around, please remind me immediately after 20 minutes. Once it is 4:30 a.m., I'm going to leave. A lot of people are already they are in the club. Some people are in club. Some people are partying. We are not partying. We are using that party time to fight for Biafra. We are using that club time to fight for Biafra. So it is not anything special, because a lot of people are still dancing somewhere in the bar while I am doing Biafra work. Now let us continue. I'm going to invite you now. If you want to be part of the program, you have 1 minute to speak. Click on the link and we go. Join the discussion. Right, I think we have 18 minutes or so, 18 minutes to go. Somebody say it is 8 p.m. here in Texas. Abigail Okuta. Right, I think this time also favors a lot of people, those who always sleeping whenever we are online. So if you want to contribute, I want to be part, or if you have any questions that bothers you, you need a clarification on what is going on, you can, click on the link. Gloria Paulson. Gloria, good evening, good morning from here. Welcome to the program. Hello, Gloria. We can't hear you. Gloria, we can't hear you. I'm only seeing something like in the movie. I can't hear you, Gloria. Can you touch your mic or something? Check that your mic is on mute. Okay, Gloria, we have to take you out. You can check your gadget before coming back again. I'm sorry for that. We cannot hear you. All right, Lee, good evening from here.
Hey, good evening,
morning,
Mr.
good morning.
Simon. Can you hear me? Yes.
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning
how are
from
you
here.
Doing? Yeah,
I'm doing
how are
very
you
fine.
doing?
Happy Sunday.
Yeah, thank you. We are still in Saturday. Simon, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate everything you are doing. I want to say some certain things. I don't know why you are not allowing to broadcast in Radio Biafra, because for now you are the like Nnamdi Kanu to us. I don't know the reason why, but I thank you for the effort that you have been making, to keep us alive and to bring our souls back. And once again, that was it 2 days ago that you were explaining for electronic vote for the Southern. They block it. Yes. You know the reason why they block it? Because cow cannot vote. Yes. Because if they allow it, how can they get, when he said there are 16 million people, that 16 million people included cows, included small, if you say the children the mother still have in her stomach, unborn children, they count it. So it's not going to favor them. There's no way it's going to favor them, and there's no way they are going to accept to do electronic vote, and which is for me is good to know who vote and who's not voting, So they will not allow it, because the cows or their cattle, anything, maybe chicken cannot vote over there, So I appreciate what you are doing. I really, really thank you for everything you have doing. You have bring my mind, because before I can't eat, I can't sleep. But since I started listening to you during this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, I'm still feeling good. It's like when you are talking, it's like Nnamdi Kanu is talking. I appreciate everything you are doing. Keep on, bro. Keep on. Okay, I'm praying for you. I'm praying for Mazi and the Kali. It's not easy. At this time, you are the only person that I see that carry up the burden, but God will strengthen you. Okay, thank you, bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We will continue to push. We will continue what we are doing, and we are not looking back, and we are not looking at anybody. Our own is to do our best for the interest of Biafra, and that is what I'm doing. Everything I'm going to do is for the interest of Biafra and for the best interest of the movement. So whether on Radio Biafra or on this channel, what matters is that the message is. All right. So as I was saying, I think we had one Biafra is always backstage. All right, you're gonna come in now. For the video was frozen, but I believe it's back now. Let me refresh. All right. Now I'll refresh. So China Soku, good evening from here. China Soku, welcome to the program. Oh, good morning. Good morning. He's not talking. All right. Amachi, good evening or good morning from here.
Simon, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you. God will strengthen you more for the good job you are doing.
Amen.
In the case of Obasanjo, if people can recall each time that our reader wants to mention Obasanjo, said Obasanjo is to Fulani, is a straight to the core. That is the word that he normally uses for Obasanjo. So forget whatever that Obasanjo came to do in the national TV. Actually, that's what the master said to come and see. We have not heard your voice speak today in the week. Okay? So Obasanjo, in fact, if people, especially Christians, if Christians find out what Obasanjo did to us in this Nigeria, Obasanjo, for his own freedom, he sold the Christian. Do you know that Christian church is not registered under CSC in Nigeria?
Yes.
Time shall come when this thing will come on food. Forget all these pastors, they are preaching and whatever. For him to regain his freedom to sell, he have to sign it before they killed Abacha for him to come out and become the president of Nigeria, from the cell to the president of Nigeria. People don't know about him. Forget whatever that he came to say and whatever. People that know him know that he's a slave. He's a demon.
Yes.
So that is what I want to contribute.
Thank you.
Thank you
very much. And that reminds me, that reminds me, we have made that exposition before. The law of Nigeria do not recognize Christianity. There is nowhere in the Constitution of Nigeria that Christianity was mentioned. But Islam was mentioned about 72 times or so. Sharia law was mentioned. There is no, in case if you are watching me today, let me make it very clear, there is nowhere in the Constitution of Nigeria that Christianity was mentioned. And I want everybody to think over that. Thank you very much, Amachi.
Thank you.
Right, Chisom, good evening, good morning from here.
Yeah, Samuel Ekpa. Good morning from over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
thank you. God bless you. I just want to talk on your topic, the topic you brought out. I want to let our people to know Operation Feed the Nation. That was 1979. Farm.
Operation
Feed the Nation, where they made the farm that we all.
Jason, can you check your network? Your network is very bad. Your network is fluctuating. We barely can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you know, it comes and goes. So go on.
Okay. The place that Obasanjo called his home today, 1979, Operation Feed the Nation. The money, he collected that money from Central Bank of Nigeria to do was to personalize that place to be where he called his Otta farm today. It's federal government money, your money and my money and other people's money. And when you come where we have first tag 77 that he called the whole world, they call it a culture, African culture, is actually where he brought all the whole juju, all the whole evil thing in that first tag. He used it and do what he did. And we should remember that in Obasanjo area, in his own government, he did not argue with them. Zamfara state, from Zamfara state, it now spread to other states. By then, people were thinking that it's a joke, laughing at them. But before you know it, it now spread to other places. And remember that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has challenged federal government that let this man Big Fufudi that he will surrender the Biafra agitation. Then now Nnamdi Kanu study. Why can't they add this one? Why can't they add accusing Buhari that is dead? It's dead in the charges they are giving Nnamdi Kanu. And why can't the family of Buhari to come out? So why are you accusing our father to find the Kanu to sue him on that case again? Then why are they keeping silent? Why they are keeping silent in a serious issue like this? Why are they keeping silent?
That's a good question.
And the Southern keep silent. These people went on vote. And they reject even people to vote this electronic vote. Our own people like Ojus Okalo were absent that day. Ojus Okalo and T.A. Oju must not go to chamber that day. Do you see how they did? So we vote of no confidence in every.
Let me tell you. Yeah, let me tell you, my brother. Let me tell you. Is it Ojus Okalo? Is it? Let me tell you. Is it not just a Kalu vote that you used to turn it around? Even if everybody is present, it will not go through. It will not go through. So the day when they approved the loan of 27 point something billion dollars, when Southeast was excluded, they were not there. It was only Abaribe that was there. All these people, all these senators, nobody was present. They are not always present. Anytime they want to do that thing, they will send them out. Not because if they stay, they are going to change anything, but just because to tell them that they don't belong here. So even if Ojus Okalo was around, T.A. Oji was around, they wouldn't do anything. Their vote will not change it.
Yeah, I will. Yes, there is no arguing for that one. I know because Ojus Okalo, you know why? Because he's representing my own constituency. That's why I called him. He's representing my constituency. That's why I hold him accountable for whatever he's doing in that chamber. For now, I hold him. That's why I'm calling of him. That's why I'm passing vote of no confidence in what Ojus Okalo is. And Ojus Okalo come in national television and tell the world that he's not an Igbo leader. I have the copy. He came out and tell the world that he's not an Igbo leader after ruling us and bezel our money for. He brought Bakassi and killed those that will challenge him tomorrow and kill thousands of our youth. And he has the God to come out and tell us that he's not an Igbo leader. So he is my senator. I have to hold him accountable. And nobody vote for him. He should have it in mind.
All right.
Nobody give him that mandate. Thank you.
So
that is what I want to say.
Somebody have reminded me about my time that I have 5 minutes left. So who am I going to bring in? I'm going to bring you in, Mr. Nick. Good evening from here. Please, 1 minute, because there are people waiting, and I have only 4 minutes left.
Hi, Mr. Simon. Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead, please. 1 minute.
Yeah. Good evening. I will just have that 1 minute I will use. Sorry, my picture may not be appearing because I'm driving.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you once again for what you're doing, and thank you for this platform. I just want to beg the Fulani Caliphate in Nigeria that the Igbos, as a matter of fact, the Igbos are a tribe, very, very unique tribe. Anything an Igbo man learn, Igbo man may not be interested in what you are doing, but any day an Igbo man becomes interested and want to show interest in what you are doing, Igbo man will do that very thing perfect and more perfect than you have been doing it. So what I mean by this is that the Fulani Caliphate, killing and cutting people's head, cutting terrorism everywhere, raping our women and not just of them. Any day, the Igbo people decide.
We lost him. I said at 2:30 a.m. I don't know what is the time there. So we lost him. Ahmed, good evening. Please, one minute.
Good evening, Mr. Simon.
Yes, Ahmed, go ahead.
I just want to talk about
Ahmed, I cannot hear you.
Yeah.
Cannot hear him. And Mwa Biafra has always been the backstage. Mwa Biafra, good afternoon, good morning from here.
Good evening, Mr. Simon. Man, thank God to hear from you today. Oh my God, I've been trying every day. I will keep trying. Well, let me say one or two things before my time will be up. First of all, thank you so much, and God will keep blessing you for all you've been doing. First of all, I have to remind my people, the first time I noticed everything about the terrorist called Buhari was during that 1983. So now I want to remind us that Nigeria is on a reverse mode, on a very high reverse mode. So Buhari is going back to 1983. So they should not blame him. He is a bushman. So now all we should be doing is to try to advise ourselves to make sure that we did not get discouraged and again being confused, because they are trying to confuse us about what the kind of crime they committed on our leader Mazi Kano. And the two, I want to use this opportunity again to say to remind you, you said something last time. It was a long time ago when our leader was saying he need about 1,000 men or 5,000 men. You said you are 5,000 in one man or something. So I just want to remember, I can't just record the actual number. So in this case now, because of what you said last time, so don't ever mind what people say, because in this particular journey now, God prepared you in this particular journey, and this is the time you need to tell us and also lead us to a particular stage before any other thing will happen. So you are meant for this struggle. So don't allow anything to discourage you. Don't allow anything to confuse you. So again, I'm not going to say congratulations, but I'm going to tell you, God will keep guiding you, because this is not a congratulating stuff. God will keep guiding you and fill you more with wisdom, understanding, and blessing. Thank you, bro.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that wonderful talk. And I have to bring the broadcast to an end. Tomorrow we continue. And those of you who did not speak today, I apologize. You join tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to have almost the same program again. So be around and stay tuned. Remember to always go and register on enterbiafra.com, enterbiafra.org, Channel 1, Enter Biafra Channel 1, where our live broadcast is always on. and showing. So tomorrow we're going to have our worship. Tomorrow we're going to worship. Join me on my Sunday worship tomorrow. We have a rally in New York on the 23rd. Yes, there is a rally in New York. One moment. There is a rally in New York on the 23rd. That is right. I will upload it. One moment. I will upload the rally for New York. Thank you for reminding me on that. The rally, I will post it. I think I have posted it already, but if I have not, then I'm going to put it. I'm going to post it. So here we go. One moment. All right. So as you can see, the rally on the 23rd of July 2021, Indigenous People of Biafra, USA, Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Free Biafra Protest Rally, British Consulate, Houston, 1301 Fannin Street, Houston, Texas. Time 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For more info, +1281 755 2258. So if you are in Texas, you are in Houston. This is Houston. You have to be there. Then another one is New York. Ugonna, you did not send me. You people did not send me the New York flyer. So you have to send me the New York flyer from for me to bring it here. So send the New York flyer to me to email info@ekpa.fi. Send the flyer to me via email, and I will have access to it. All right, so then I have to air it tomorrow. So, but this is for Houston. If you are in Houston, make sure you are part of this protest. Very, very important. Very, very important. Very, very, very important. Be part of the Houston, and then the New York own is coming. I'm going to post it on our page. So see you tomorrow, and good night. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa. May God bless Middle Belt. May God bless Arewa. If they're going to say my prayer. May God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless ESN and Sunday Igbo and all of you, the lovers of freedom. Good night. See you today, later today.